Statement and ways to keep kids safe as our climate changes.
And Aisha, this is based off recent science and what climate experts are seeing.
Right, climate experts, doctors are also seeing a lot more kids who are exposed to contaminants. We talk a lot about air, food, and water and what we're seeing there. Let's head over to the First Alert Safety Desk. So the American Academy of Pediatrics just released a statement overnight warning about the impacts of climate change on children. This is also new guidance, an update from 2015. It's for pediatricians, it's for policymakers, something for parents to know too. AAP says we see firsthand the effects of air pollution, wildfires, and heat on kids with asthma and respiratory illnesses. It hopes the medical world and the government can make changes so children can grow up healthy, safe, and secure. AAP recommends doctors incorporate climate change counseling in their practices, also incorporate climate change and equity studies in medical school, reduce emissions and waste in the healthcare sector is another recommendation with this. And AAP hopes physicians can serve as role models in promoting sustainability. The other concern experts have is, according to research, kids in underserved communities are more impacted by climate change. AAP says they recommend these policy changes that promote cleaner air and better access to nature. There's a lot more to this guidance update. We do have a link for you already this morning at WBAY.com. Just go to the Safety Desk tab and click on this story, Emerson.